What are the small things or the micro habits that we can start to put into our lives to be more happy, to enhance our well-being and to be more successful? Hi, I'm Ruth and I'm passionate about helping people live the life that they want to live on their terms. I talk about coaching, positive psychology, neuroscience and business growth, because if you want to live a fulfilling life, then you want to be going from a 0 to a +5 in positive psychology rather than focusing on bringing you up to a 0. We always think that it's the big changes. I'm going to run every day. I'm going to run for 30 minutes every day. I'm going to, all of these big things that we give ourselves as goals or as habits can be really daunting. And often we go into this all or nothing thinking because we set this really big thing to do and then for whatever reason, we're unable to execute on it. So today I'm going to be talking about the small things that we can do. I'm going to be talking about the micro habits and how when we're doing these, we start to build what is known as a compound effect. And over time, we get great results. So one of the simplest things that you can think about is, okay, what could take me less than 60 seconds but could have a positive impact on my well-being? And there's a few things for you. So first of all, having 60 seconds looking away from your screen. If you're able to do this every 10 minutes, you're saving your eyes, you're taking a break, and it actually helps your performance and your concentration. Second thing, when you're doing something like boiling the kettle or waiting for the coffee machine to brew, do some form of exercise. So that could be standing on your leg. Standing on your leg for 60 seconds is really beneficial, standing on one leg. Could be squats, could be star jumps. It could be burpees. For most of us, it's probably not going to be burpees, let's be honest. So maybe it's about standing on our leg or doing some squats. So every time that you go and you have a hot drink, you do something small. Now, if you're thinking maybe you have 5 or 6 hot drinks a day, maybe you've got Yorkshire heritage like me, so you drink a lot of tea, then you're starting to build in. That's 6 minutes of exercise that you wouldn't normally be doing. And actually, let's be honest, probably takes longer than a minute for the kettle to boil or for the coffee to brew. So you're giving yourself that exercise that is not formal, but will make a difference. Equally, things like journaling. So we often think journaling has to be massive. I've got something called the diary from Stephen Bartlett, and literally you can circle where you are on the scale of 1 to 5, and then you can write 1 or 2 things, 60 seconds. But that really sets you up for the day. Writing down your goal for the day, writing down your intention for the day. So think about those really small things that can make a difference and that you can embed into your day. So maybe we're looking at more than 60 seconds. Maybe we're looking at 5 minutes. Okay, in 5 minutes, I could write in my journal, I could spend some time thinking, I could write a list of gratitude, and I could say thank you. In 5 minutes, I could make a drink and sit outside. In 5 minutes, I could have some time where I focus on my breathing. In 5 minutes, I could lie down and have a savasana. Start small. In 5 minutes, I could go for a walk. In 5 minutes, I could reply to that email. In 5 minutes, I could ask someone to do something for me. So when you're thinking of these things, think about making them really easy. And the easiest way to do things is, yes, if we habit stack. When I make a drink, I stand on my leg. After I stack the dishwasher, I practice gratitude. After I drop my kids off in the morning, I go for a walk. We're programming our brain. Okay, so when this happens or after this happens, this happens. So you're building a relationship. And then thinking about what the benefit is from doing that. What will you gain? If you're walking every day for longer, then you're going to have health benefits. You're going to have well-being benefits. Actually, being outside in nature reduces the chance that we're going to have depressive symptoms. So, okay, but when? This is a real thing that I want you to think about. What am I going to associate with that new habit? And when am I going to do it? And the key piece for me is, how am I going to commit to doing it without putting pressure on myself to do it every day? When we go into that every day, I've got to do it every day, we can go into black and white thinking. Oh no, I didn't do it today. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean about me? What does that mean about my ability to keep doing it? We can make it mean much more than it does. So instead, my commitment is that I'm going to do this 80% of the time. And therefore, I'm going to allow myself to sometimes not do it. Maybe if I'm not feeling good. Maybe if I've had a bad night's sleep. I'm going to give myself that flexibility to enable myself to succeed 80% of the time. So I'd love you to think about what those really small things that will put you on a step and a pathway to becoming the person that you want to be. I want to be a healthy person. So what are the things that I can put in place today that are going to help me get there? Maybe it's the exercise. Maybe it's the diet. Maybe it's drinking more water. But starting to put those things in place will make a huge difference. So I'd love to know, what are your micro commitments to yourself? Please feel free to share below and let me know how you get on. Make a commitment to yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd like you to like and subscribe. And remember to keep abreast of all of our new videos. Just ring that bell and you'll be notified when any new ones come out. And we'd love to hear feedback from you. So if you'd like to post beneath your biggest takeaway, and equally anything that you'd like to hear me talk about, we're always open to feedback.